Let's continue the joy of coloring with this tiger from Magical Jungle. And I think I'm going to add a couple of luminance pencils. As you can see, I'm casting a shadow, because the sun is shining. We are having absolutely beautiful days. Blue sky. And it's getting very cold in the Netherlands. Well, that's an exaggeration. We will be having freezing temperatures that will be a little bit colder than the past few months. And let's pick this one. This one is called Dark English Green. The weather forecast says that we will have colder temperatures. So, you know, when temperatures drop below zero in the Netherlands, the Dutch go crazy, because we Dutch are absolutely crazy about ice skating. And you know, you can go to an ice a sports stadium, an ice stadium. I don't know exactly the English word. We have one a couple of miles, a couple of kilometers from here. It's about a 10 minutes drive. There's a beautiful ice skating arena. But indoor skating, you know, that's not the ultimate skating experience. According to the Dutch, we want to be able to skate outdoors on the ponds and the canals. Like that, there was a lady from NBC, American television, who said that we here in the Netherlands, we go a 2-hour work on skates. It would be the most, she said it's one of the most important ways of traveling in the Netherlands. Oh dear. No, of course it isn't. But the next couple of days, we are really, really hoping that the temperatures will drop enough to build an ice floor on the water thick enough to go outside and do some skating. And of course, when these colder temperatures, when they come, then we are going to be even more crazier. And it's already happening. In the north of the Netherlands, we have an epic speed skating competition that can only be held when there are extreme amounts of freezing. Then a lot of canals and lakes actually must be frozen. The last time that happened was somewhere in the 1990s. It's the Elfstedentocht, the 11 cities tour. And it's 200 kilometers of speed skating. outdoors, so the ice outdoors, it's never perfect. So there are, there's grass on it. There are bumps and crevices, and oh man. Anyway, I hope there will be enough ice next week so I can do a little bit of skating. And if that happens, then I will of course make a video for you to show you the craziness of the Dutch when it comes to skating outdoors. I'll show you. I've been watching a lot of speed skating lately because it is the second week of the Olympic Games, and I've been watching a lot of matches. And of course the Dutch, they compete in the speed skating competitions. And the Dutch athletes, they had quite a lot of medals, many medals. And today they won a silver medal and a bronze medal on the team pursuit for speed skaters. And that is relatively new to the speed skating competition, team pursuit. And I absolutely love it. It's 3 speed skaters. They work together to be as fast as possible. And I think it's just the most beautiful. It looks so beautiful because the best teams, they skate very. There is a lot of synchronicity in their skating, and it looks just beautiful. I'm now going to add a lighter olive yellow. Let's see what happens. I'm still searching for the right color for these leaves. And we also had a couple of athletes that went abroad. There was a Canadian gold medal for speed skating. But the guy who won it, he's Dutch, Ted-Jan Bloemen. And he had the opportunity to go abroad, to go to Canada. The style of training and competing here in the Netherlands didn't work for him. So he went to Canada, and well, that went very well because he won the gold medal. I myself was never good in sports. I never was. And I still am not. I have been intensifying the colors of the lion. No, it's a tiger. Of the tiger. And I don't think I recorded it. But I'm going to intensify it a little bit more with the Pro Color pencil, burnt carmine. Why not? Trying a Pro Color pencil just to add a sense of layering and And of course I also want to test how the Pro Color pencils work together with the other brands. And there is luminance over here on the Tiger, so I'm now just testing how the Pro Color is doing on top of luminance. Now, of course, when you look at a Tiger, they don't have these very dark brown colors, but I'm using it now just to add a little bit of shading. And to be honest, I don't think these Pro Colors are the best choice in this particular situation, so I'm going to switch. I have a feeling that I need a dark pencil to get the result that I'm looking for, so and the Pro Colors are pretty hard, but here I have Erogeton. Let's try these. Maroon. I think these Erogetons are working better. I want a slightly darker, no, that's not, I want a drier touch. Well, it's difficult to explain, but I feel these Erogetons can handle the wax that is already on the paper a little bit better. This is Burnt Sienna, 10% luminance. Here's another luminance pencil called Green Ochre. I'm going to pick a brighter yellow. This one is bismuth yellow. I haven't done much coloring lately because last week I had a cold. I don't think it was the flu, but I really wasn't feeling very well. And It doesn't happen very often, but this time I really didn't feel like coloring because, you know, there was a lot of sneezing and coughing. But I'm feeling, I'm improving. There is a flu epidemic in the Netherlands for quite a long time right now. So at first I thought it was the flu, but I don't think it was. But of course you never know, grass green, unless you test for it. And I didn't go to the doctor and no. This color is called Scarlet. Now I'm going to put that over here. And here I have spring green. Oh, and spring is coming. The birds here in the Netherlands, they are making more and more noise. The grey tits are starting to make noise. And I haven't heard the blackbird yet, but the blackbird has a cousin. I believe you call it a thrush in English. And we have one here in the garden. And that bird is singing his... yeah, he's singing a lot. Here I have a picture from it, of this bird. Now this is a German book, and in German it's called Singdrossel. Here, Singdrossel. But I think in English this is a thrush. Here, and a little robin. We have a robin too, and this one, a little wren. I saw one yesterday in the garden. So nice. I think I should put some food for those birds in the garden. I have a very nice bird feeder, and with the cold coming, I think those birds would love to have some extra seeds. Many birds here, they eat seeds in the wintertime. Golden bismuth, a little bit more warmth here. And this one is called Malachite Green. My husband and I, we are investigating a trip to New York next fall, somewhere in autumn, next autumn. We would love to see New York, to experience the city. At first we thought we would want to go spend a week in New York, but now we think it might suit us better to spend a couple of days in New York and then spend a couple of days somewhere else. And we love nature, so I think we are going to explore nature a little bit. So if you are from New York, or you know New York very well and the surrounding areas, then if you have any suggestions of where to go, put them in a comment, because I would love to hear from you. And this is called moss green. Now in autumn in Canada and the United States, you have that beautiful phenomenon called Indian summer, I believe, with all those beautiful autumn colors. If you have any suggestions on when and where to experience that, and I would love to hear from you. Experiencing Indian summer, I think that that could be magical, with all those colors in the trees. Let's try another Erogeton, Chartreuse Green. And I think you found the explanation. In one of my previous videos, I was asking you if you could tell me the meaning of chartreuse. Several people responded. Thank you. And one of the most unexpected answers came from, I think it was somebody from France, who said that chartreuse is a French alcoholic beverage and that would explain the name of the color. I'm learning a lot, by you telling me things, and it's really nice. Are there people from the UK watching? Because next April I will be in the UK, not for coloring but for singing. I will be singing with the choir that I'm singing in, and we will sing in the Gloucester Cathedral for a weekend. Parrot green. Also erogeton. So the choir is traveling to England. We've been there a couple of years ago, but then we were in Chichester. Absolutely wonderful cathedral also. And this year we will do basically the same as a couple of years ago in Chichester. We will sing in the traditional services in Gloucester Cathedral. And here I have Luminance Raw Amber, and here you can see a white spot, and that is wax. And that wax just showed up there because I left the pencil in the sunshine, and then it melts, and then the wax somehow it travels to it travels to the outside of the tip of the pencil, and then when it cools down you see this white blob of wax. I will not use it for coloring, so as soon as there is a risk that it will come on the paper, that it will touch the paper, then I will sharpen the pencil so I get rid of this wax. So we are, with the choir, we are practicing all the songs that we have to sing in England. And the Anglican Church, permanent red. The English Church, the Church of England, I believe it is called. They have their own ways in liturgy and in how the services are done, and they have a unique way of implementing and merging music, choral song together with the service. This is spring green. That is really very well done in England, in the UK. So we are looking forward to performing there. And the interesting thing is we are not a Christian choir. There are all sorts of people singing in our choir, but many of them find it very special to be part of, to be able to be part of services in Gloucester Cathedral. Crimson Aubergine. Now now Gloucester Cathedral has it's famous because it has hallways, and they are very famous from the Harry Potter films. And here we have lemon yellow. It's all luminance right now. So it's a privilege that we are able to sing there. Let's do some blending here. This was a pro color, but let's blend it with orange luminance. Yeah, let's take a step back. We are slowly it's going slowly. I started this series because I wanted to show you how I do night scene background. But of course I want to finish this, so it's not about night scene background anymore. And the greatest challenge is still not here. The greatest challenge, I have to start that one. That is the tiger, the head of the tiger. Really need to figure out how to do that. But anyway, it was nice doing some coloring again after a week of feeling not so good. So I hope you enjoyed this one, and see you in the next episode. Bye bye.